things that Rachel Schoaf and Sheila Eddy are able to do. And on top of this, I think that Sheila started to get a little bit jealous of Skylar for numerous reasons. She's a really nice girl. She comes from a nice home. And I want to talk about this. There are an incredible number of people that are in here in this chat right now, or people that watch my YouTube videos that are kind, sensitive, like men or women, kind, sensitive people that really are just here to kind of keep their head down and do the work or do something. And for some reason, somebody realizes that you're a nice person and they just decide to shit on you for no reason. And because you, as a nice person, tend to project your morals onto others, you're like, why is this person being mean to me? I must have done something wrong. That's exactly the dynamic that Sheila Eddy and Skylar Neese had. Skylar was just a nice girl and had a nice family, and Sheila was not a nice girl and she did not have a nice family. I'm gonna get right into showing you guys some tweets really quick because I just really want to drive this home before we get into the story of like what happened. Sheila Eddy, she had a friend named Shania or something like that, right? So I went back way into Twitter. I know some of you guys have probably seen some of the tweets from the Skylar Neese case. I grew up on MySpace. I'm not fucking playing. I went into advanced Twitter search and I looked up Sheila's account and I pulled up every single tweet that she ever sent to all of her friends and I went through all these motherfuckers. Why? Because I'm nosy and I'm pissed and I was in a trio too and fuck these girls. So when I went and looked this up, I saw Sheila Eddy tweeting this girl named Shania. Okay, we'll say it's Shania. This is how Sheila talks to people that she likes. Miss you. Love you. I'm so excited. Smiley face. Heart. Haha, worth it. I know. I miss you. Oh, like, don't text me. I miss you. This is what Sheila is capable of doing. Here are the tweets that she sent Skylar. I just choked on my vitamin. This is what I get for trying to be healthy. She's the one that tried to partake in drugs. Let's just say, do you guys see? Gee, thank you. Pussy my ass. Yeah, right, ho. Probably. Do you guys see the immense difference in how she talks to this friend versus how she talks to Skylar? I freaking hate you so much. LOL subtweets on subtweets on subtweets. And I really want to encourage you guys, especially like some of my younger viewers that are in group chats and shit like that. If you feel like somebody doesn't like you and they're talking to one person like this, oh, without me, come on, you know that's what, hey, text me back. That'd be pretty cool. But then they're talking to you like this. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch, okay? Cut her off. This is kind of how their relationship was. Skylar was picking up that Sheila didn't really like her, and rightfully so, you know, but she's been friends with her for a couple years, and so, like, we can't just cut it off, you know? It's just all right. So Skylar starts to post some of these tweets where she's kind of just putting her emotions out there, right? She says, "You're a two-faced bitch, and obviously fucking stupid if you thought that I wouldn't find out." Ooh. And then Skylar also says, this is the victim. She says, "Well, now I'm too annoyed to sleep. Love, a liar. You're just as bad as the bitches you complain about." Look, she out here subtweeting a storm. But, I mean, how is Skylar supposed to end this friendship, in this relationship? There's so much between it because there's one big thing that I haven't told you guys yet. Remember I told you about Rachel Schoaf and Sheila Eddy, the two girls that I said looked like bullies? One night, Skylar, maybe she's hanging out with them. Maybe, I don't know if she wasn't supposed to be there. Or maybe they were all hanging out as the three of them and Skylar chose not to participate. But there was a night where Skylar witnessed 16, like they were like super young. They were sleeping together, the two girls. And this is in 2012. Like in their town in West Virginia, you can't be a lesbian. And also you're sleeping with other people in the school. This is about to be a whole scandal. Well, Skylar knew about this and Rachel and Sheila didn't want anyone to find out. So they turn on Skylar in a big way. It feels almost like next level because they have this secret that they need to keep. And this secret is, to them, it's dire. They don't want their parents to know about this sexual relationship they have. They don't want other classmates to know. This is very big. And maybe for Skylar, in her head, she was like, well, I'm not really going to tell anybody because a lot of people said that they had no idea. Skylar probably was like, well, I'm not really going to tell anyone. I'm just going to get over this. But Rachel and Sheila are sitting over here like, she fucking knows. She's going to do something. She's going to do anything. She's going to do something. So what they start doing is they start trying to smear Skylar's reputation. Why are they doing that? Because they want to try to discredit her to as many people as possible, right? They start saying that she's just this annoying little like younger friend that follows her around. She's just kind of dumb. Like, oh, we're so tired of Skylar. She's so annoying. And that's what they're telling all of their friends. When things like this happen, and I feel like they've happened to a lot of us before, right? Like somebody decides that they don't like you anymore, they discard you, and then they can't be the person that was at fault. So they start talking a bunch of shit about you. And usually what happens in those situations is that person talks shit about you, and then they move on. But that is not exactly what happens in this case. Because Sheila and Rachel Schoaf decided that they needed to kill her. And they start devising this plan between the two of them to keep their secret. And this plan is devised over a couple of months. What I think probably kind of happened, because these are 16-year-old girls. Now, I just want to get like a survey says here, and I'm sure that there's going to be a whole lot, but let's just all get into the same mindset. One in the chat, if you in high school never devised killing anyone, nonetheless your best friend. I already know that the chat is absolutely about to be lit up in ones, but I just want to really demonstrate how abnormal it is to decide to kill someone because you don't like them anymore. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. So I was trying to rationalize how this could have happened in my head. What I think happened was Rachel Schoaf and Sheila Eddy have this really, really big secret, right? That they've, they've had sex before. Big, big secret in their head. But in their heads, this is life or death. Remember, we're in kind of southern, western Virginia. And I think that they started talking about this. And then one of them probably brought it up, probably Sheila. We should fucking kill her. Oh, we should absolutely, that's what we should do. And then Rachel Schoaf, probably because this is her best friend now, she's in the trio, right? And they're still in the trio dynamic. So they've got to push this person out, and then Rachel gets to graduate into being this best friend. So she's going to say, yeah, we should kill her. And then Sheila Eddy's going to be like, yeah, we're going to kill her. And then she's going to say, yeah, we're going to kill her. And now it has been written, it has been said, neither of them have said this is a crazy fucking idea, and they're going to start to build off of each other's idea. That's the only way. And it's like you want to appease the other person, so you keep going along with their crazy ass idea. And they really built this up over a couple of months. The quality on this video is pretty bad, but I want to show you guys anyways. They were planning this for months. So much so that at one point they actually recorded a video, this is them, where they start quizzing Skylar on how would she want to die. Do you want to be stabbed? Do you want to be suffocated? Would you rather be strangled? And they just kind of ask her point blank, like it's some kind of MySpace survey. Watch this.
Would you guys rather suffocate or get shot?
Get shot.
Shot.
That's Skylar, like, responding. That is Skylar responding to that question. And this is her sadistically looking up to see what's your answer.
Shot.
Get shot.
Shot.
Wait, depends on where.
Would you rather in the head?
Shot. There would be no suffering at all.
Eaten by ants or suffocated?
Suffocated.
Drowning or suffocating?
Suffocating. It's almost the same thing.
I know, but it's not.
They just very quickly basically asked her how she wanted to die. At one point, like later in the investigation, some of Sheila's friends even came out and they said that the word die and Skylar would come out of Sheila's mouth very regularly. But she would say things like, I wouldn't mind if she died, or, oh, maybe